Hi, I'm Cosmic Scowl, the developer behind the PSBBN Definitive English patch. If you're new here, I recommend you watch my previous video that explains what PSBBN is and includes a detailed tutorial on how to install it on your PlayStation 2 console. Today, I've got another update to share. The promised Neutrino launcher for PSBBN is finally ready. Neutrino is a small, fast and modular PS2 device emulator and can be used in place of OpenPS2 Loader to launch PS2 games. Using Neutrino instead of OPL should resolve the issues that some users were facing when trying to launch PS2 games. I teamed up with PCM720, the developer of the NHDDL Neutrino launcher, to bring to you the BBN launcher. BBN Launcher, or BBNL for short, is a multi-purpose game launcher for PSBBN and replaces the OPL Launcher BDM software. It's an all-in-one solution that supports launching games with OPL, Neutrino and Popstarter. Let's head over to the Linux desktop and I'll show you how it works. As normal, if you've already installed PSBBN, all you need to do to get the latest updates is to run the game installer script again. So if you double click on that and click Run in Terminal, you will notice the script's updating. That's why I recommend installing using Git clone, because you will get automatic updates like this. Set your custom game path if needed, then run the script again. If you've got your games installed in a different location, you will need to change that again by modifying the game path here, but I cover that in my other video, so let's carry on. If you run the script for a second time and click Running Terminal, now we're in the game installer. So if we press any key, we type in the name of our drive, which is /dev/sdf, and hit return. We need to type in our password. Now we'll be given a choice. So please choose a game launcher, 1 for OpenPS2 Loader and 2 for Neutrino. We will press 2 for Neutrino and hit return. You have selected Neutrino, are you sure? Yes. And there we go, the game installer is now running and the rest of the process is pretty much the same as it was last time. Back on the PS2, if you selected Neutrino as your game launcher, when you load a game, Neutrino is used as the backend. In place of OPL, you will find NHDDL in your collection on the game channel. You can launch NHDDL and make per game settings. These settings also apply when launching games directly from the PSBBN game channel. If you've selected OPL as your game launcher, when you load a game, OPL is used as a backend. You will find OpenPS2 Loader in your collection. You can launch OPL and make per game settings. These settings also apply when launching games directly from the PSBBN game channel. Regardless of the game launcher you selected, you will find that the shortcut in the navigator menu no longer works. Simply remove it, and then add it again. I would like to issue one correction to my previous videos where I said the maximum theoretical drive capacity of PSBBN was now 128 petabytes. A user tried PSBBN with a very large drive and it turns out that the exFAT partition maxes out at 2 terabytes. This is due to the type of APA JAL this project uses. Originally the plan was to use the GUID partition table, which would have allowed for larger capacity, at the cost of making the drive very susceptible to corruption, as it doesn't play nicely when mixed with the PS2's APA partitions. creating or deleting any APA partitions would corrupt the drive. This was the reason behind the Coming Soon partitions that were originally found in the game channel when this project first launched. The switch to using master boot record makes the drive far less susceptible to corruption and allows APA partitions to be created and deleted as required. This allows the game installer to work in the way it does today. I just didn't realise that this would also limit the maximum drive capacity. I offer my sincerest apologies. If you are dead set on using an insanely large drive with PSBBN, there is a workaround, but I recommend sticking to 2TB. In other news, the PSBBN art database continues to grow. It now has over 8,000 images. The PSBBN game installer uses webhook.site to submit artwork and report missing artwork to the database. I was previously using a free account. The Saturday following the release of my last video, so many people used the game installer that my free account exceeded the 500 requests limit. I never expected that many people to be using my game installer in one day. Thanks to contributions to my Ko-fi, I raised enough money to fund a year's subscription for the webhook.site. If you appreciate the work I'm putting into the PSBBN Definitive English patch and would like to support its continued development, you can contribute to my Ko-fi. A link will be in the description and the pinned comment. Users have also been submitting their own artwork and you can help in this way too. The database is very US centric as most of the artwork has come from IGN. If you would like to submit regional variations of artwork or missing artwork that's listed in the Missing Art Master log, you can do so by raising an issue on the PSBBN Art Database GitHub. A link will also be in the description. Well, that just about covers everything for this time. I have a number of future updates for PSBBN planned, so watch this space. But for now, this is Cosmic Scale signing out.